Hello everyone, this is Star Captain Quinn, and welcome to a new video. Today I'll be talking about my 2022 reading goals. First, let's look at my bullet journal spread. This is my spread. I want to read 22 books this year. I have a section for my book goals, and I have a section for my reading goals, and just a book list. As you can see, I have one book read already, so I have it filled in. For my reading goals, I want to reread all my manga. It was a goal last year that I didn't get to, but I still really wanted to do it, so I put it over to this year. I want to start reviewing books. I want to finish Lord of the Rings and Harry Potter. Lord of the Rings I've just had for a really long time, and I've read almost through the first book last year. And with Harry Potter, I got the box set ages ago. I didn't read it as a kid, and so I've read up to the third book, I think, maybe the fourth. But I just want to kind of read it all through and watch all the movies. J.K. Rowling sucks, just to put it out there. And I also have a book buying ban until I get my physical TBR down to 15 books. I'm at, I think, about 45. I'm not 100% sure, but it's around there, 40 or 45. So I want to get to 15 before buying anymore. Moving on to my book goals, or my expand my reading goals. I have 6 areas, either genre-wise or just like a type of book that I have that I want to read more of. The first area is historical fiction. For that, I have Pachinko by Min Jin Lee, and I also have The Little Shop of Found Things by Paula Braxton. These two are probably my most anticipated for historical fiction. I don't know if this counts as historical fiction. I think there's a little bit of historical fantasy in this one with time travel, but I count it. Next is high sci-fi. I had this last year, and it was specifically for Dune by Frank Herbert. I'm about maybe a little over a third of the way. I just had this on my list for a while, so I just created this goal because I just wanted to read this. But another like science fiction book that I wanted to read that I didn't get to last year was Recoil by J.T. Nicholas. The synopsis kind of reminds me of the video game Soma, and I've been wanting to read a little bit more of that science fiction-y aspect. The next section is nonfiction, and I have 2 books by Caitlin Doughty. She's the mortician on YouTube, and I have both The Smoke Gets in Your Eyes and From Here to Eternity. The next section is like short story collections or collections of writing. I have Walking on Cowrie Shells by Nana Nikwetti, and also Hungry Hearts, and this is an anthology. I also want to read more fiction in translation. I have No Longer Human by Osamu Dazai. I also have the manga adaptation by Junji Ito, so after I read this, I would read that manga. I also have Lonely Castle in the Mirror by Mizuki Tsujimura. This is a book that I picked up because of Allie Pages on YouTube. It was her favorite, or it tied favorite for last year. I also picked up The Dishwasher by Stéphane Leroux. This one was really hard to find. This is a recommendation by Ariel Bassett. And last is classics. I really want to get to Frankenstein by Mary Shelley and 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea by Jules Verne. I have a few others that I'm thinking of getting to, but if I just read 2, or if I just read 1, I hope it's one of these. I don't have any other strict goals for my 2022 reading. Last year was a really good reading year for me. The year before that was like one of my worst reading years. And so hopefully this year, since I kind of explored more of my reading tastes and have just like a little bit more of an idea of what I like to read, it'll be a little better. I hope to participate in a few more readathons. Book Roast's Magical Readathon. I also participated in the Blooming Rat by Allison Pages and Cursed EA, or Cursed Reads, on Instagram. I hope I'm able to participate this year, but it falls every November and I participate in NaNoWriMo, so I might do it a different month. I also hope the Reading Rush comes back this year with Ariel Bassett and Raylene. I'd love to hear about any more readathons or reading challenges that you guys like. And that's it for this video. This is Quinn, signing off.